Hey everyone, I'm Brad Nelson.
And I'm Michael Majors.
And you're watching the Versus series on StarCityGames.com. So this weekend we might not be playing any Constructed because SCG is heading down to host GP Atlanta this weekend.
I'm so jealous. I'm going to miss it.
I know.
I'm really upset.
God, we're going to miss it. We're going to be in Hawaii on a...
Dude, I know. Like,
beach house.
We constantly have discussions like this where I'm like, you're not allowed to complain because you're going to Hawaii or you're going to Australia or whatever. It's like, I can complain if I want to.
That is true. Options are terrible and we shouldn't have them. Anyway, we're going to be playing a little bit standard because the standard format seems awesome. And I have a deck that I've been working on with newly minted world champion.
Yes. Yeah.
And fresh...
I didn't know where you were going with this, honestly.
Fresh Team Eureka recruit.
Correct.
Brian Brown Doohan.
Just poached him.
Oh, we poached him. And, I mean, all it took was one chant, right? Just B, 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 D. Not going to finish this. and so we've been working a lot on a deck. What kind of cards does BBD like? What kind of colors?
Let's see. Green ones
for sure. He likes the green ones.
White ones.
Yes, and that is what we've been working on this whole week. And well, not whole week, but for the last couple of days, I went down a crazy path of decks this week, trying to get ready for the last tournament, which was in Indy that we participated in, time travel. Mm-hmm. And I think this is what I'm going to end up playing, and you'll know this already because, well, you might not know.
Well,
because I might just I'll get the round one feature match. I'm like on lock for that now, right?
Yeah, because you don't have any buys.
So you will know what I played.
Well, was the insinuation like maybe I just like 0-3 and nobody ever knows what I played?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. That's what I was trying to say. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I just scrub out, but I will probably get that round one feature match.
They'll probably know.
Oh, yeah. But that's what I'm playing. It's a green-white deck that I wouldn't call it tokens because... that was like the thing that made it look bad when we were testing it, is playing the old school tokens. Yeah. So you just had to like pull all the weeds of the deck out. Get it? Because they're plants.
Ooh.
I had to, I just spelled that one out. I know. Jeez. And so, and you had to take all those cards out and you had to like rebuild it. And because everyone's favorite Smuggler's Copter is such a good card.
It's not going to be your favorite in 6 months, I promise you.
We will be sick of that card. We had to build around that. And so we had Fairgrounds Attendant, I think it's called.
Fairground Warden.
I was so close to a new card day. I was so close.
Super close.
And Thraben Inspector are able to like not only help protect Gideons, but crew up your copters and start riding.
Also great bodies for, so I was told it's Verdurous Gearhulk.
For Verdurous Gearhulk, yes. Oh, it's not Verdurous?
It's Verdurous.
But it's a D.
I don't get it either. But English. That's what I've been told.
No wonder people can't learn our language.
English is difficult.
Yeah. And so Verdurous Gearhulk also, yes, puts a bunch of counters on all these creatures. Mm-hmm. And then it plays the best card in Standard, Servant of the Conduit.
Okay.
So far, I've been super impressed.
Servant of the Conduit is definitely on my top 5 list. I would actually argue Aether Hub is better.
Aether Hub is pretty nice.
But you do play Aether Hub as well.
I do. Not as many, though.
Yeah. I'm playing the full 4 in my Temur Emerge deck.
So his deck is twice as better than mine. And Correct. What are you playing?
Well, I'm playing Servant of the Conduit and Aether Hub. Basically, this is just my updated take on Temur Emerge. Still playing with like 4, 5, 6, 7 of the flex slots, but for the most part, we still have like the same old engine. I wanted to get away from Retrogryph, which is like something that I kind of conceded to the Bant Company matchup in the previous Standard season. But unfortunately, Smuggler's Copter is really good, and Retrogryph happens to be a 3/4 flyer. So
we put him back?
Yeah, this deck looks pretty familiar. Just a couple changes. I'm playing Kiora Master of the Depths because it's so good with Servant of the Conduit. Turn 3, Kiora.
But you waste all your energy.
No, we got energy for days.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, for exactly a couple days.
Well, that's fine, and because then you emerge.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah. See, it's like a synergy. You use your 2 energy and accelerate, and then you get ahead of your opponent.
I just put a bunch of mythics in a deck and try to play them.
I got mythics for days, homie.
That's true, but I don't like synergy. I guess putting counters is all right. I'm done. This is a bad joke. Didn't know where I was going. Thought I was going to find it.
Point is, Serving the Conduit, super good.
Yep.
Aether Hub, put it in more of your decks. It's not just Tendo Ice Bridge, it's just superior in every way, which is crazy. But that's the world we live in now.
Yeah, no, the card has been good everywhere I've seen it. It just helps bridge every deck to have more than 8 duels.
Right.
And then your 3-color decks, it's just test for all 3 of them.
Yeah, and it's perfect in a deck like Temur Emerge because like it's really inconvenient to search up the mountain sometimes to hard cast your Kozilek's Return, but when you're just playing Aether Hub, you can just spend an energy and play it.
And Servant.
Yep.
I mean, it sucks that it'll die, but sometimes it's good.
But, you know, if you're hard casting Kozilek's Return, it's usually quite good.
Yes, because you get to cast the card. You control
Correct.
it.
You get to make choices.
That's not true. Emrakul. Let's roll dice. Okay, cool. All right, so let's roll. This is your poker game?
Yep, poker hand.
All right.
One day you'll remember.
All right. Pair of deuces.
That's good enough.
Woo! That's impressive. That is quite impressive, actually. All right. All right. Well, if you say that those are the best cards in the format, I'm gonna have to keep this hand.
Oh, just a little energy action. Let me just prepare you there. Over on my side, perfectly reasonable hand. I'm gonna keep.
All right. Canopy Vista.
That's no energy. Ooh.
It does not have energy.
Ooh. Phew, your turn.
All right. I'll get 1 energy.
All right, I'll follow suit.
Yeah, and then I'll get 2 more energy.
Wow, energy.
I have so much energy.
I would say your energy floated, but you're really not. Go.
All right. Will this make me energy flooded?
I don't know. Are you going to start spending it?
I'm going to spend 1.
Okay.
I could spend more, but I don't need to. And I'm going to play a turn 3 Gideon because that's a new thing that we get to do.
Yes.
Oh, director.
Oh, goodness.
Director.
I think we don't.
Our
have
director
any...
forgot our tokens.
Also, it's our responsibility to check to see if we have the appropriate tokens.
Yes, but we were just talking about non-relevant things.
Yep. All right.
Wait. We don't have a director changing the screens. We don't know what screen we're on.
Oh,
anything could
be happening right now. But
could be on our faces.
Just in case it's on our faces. Play Pilgrim Side, get an island. That's a turn.
All right. Time for me to make a very important decision without you knowing what it is.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say there's a Night Ally token on the battlefield right now.
All right.
Oh, we got some emblems.
We're gonna take a brief pause.
Let's just read Nissa Vital Force symbol. For you guys.
I don't even know what you need.
I didn't tokens. All right. Well, I'm gonna have another very powerful turn because this is disgusting. All right. So first we're going to. First, we're going to Fairgrounds Warden this.
Okay.
Is that better than taking... I think it is. Yeah. We're going to take that. We're going to tick this baby up. I guess we should disguise that we might be casting a spell. All right, so I'm going to attack with these 2 creatures.
All right, take 7. 13.
All right, and then I'm going to play Smuggler's Copter.
This is a difficult draw to beat.
Welcome to Green-White with Mana Acceleration.
So I don't really think there's any reason to... Man, this is weird. So Brad has...
2 cards
at
now.
least 10 power coming at us next turn, potentially more. I really should have won.
I'm counting
the die roll.
11.
That's where I went wrong.
Potentially 12.
Did I miscount?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I forgot you had to serve in the conduit.
Possibly 13, actually. It's 13 in play.
I think we kind of just like have to hit Ishkana, so go.
All right.
I don't think there's any other way we can win.
So what happens if I emblem? That's not lethal. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not lethal. Emblem, I think, makes a lot of sense. Because it still leaves a Gideon. Okay, yeah. All right, so I figured out my line. I'm gonna do that. Get that clue you remembered to get. All right, we're gonna crew up a smuggler's copter.
Sure.
We're gonna get that emblem that we also have.
Wow.
We have everything.
Look at this preparation.
I know. We don't have spider tokens.
Oh, we were doing good. We were doing good.
All right, and then I'm going to attack you with all of my creatures and trigger this to draw a card and discard.
Yep.
I don't need that planes.
So 4, 7, 10, 12, right? Did I count that right? I guess we will crack Vessel first. There's some weird scenario where I hit like Deep Fiend plus K return in the graveyard. Oh, step 1. Okay. Well, Sanctum is definitely better. So now we do actually have Delirium. So I guess that lets us draw Deep Fiend as an out, and if Brad Blossoming defenses us, that's sad, but whatever, no bugs.
All right, well, I'm going to draw a card.
Blue and go for it, yeah.
Yep. All right. Oh, it's not there. It was just a servant. Conduits.
We would have died anyways. All right, back here for game 2. I'm on the play. My hand's great.
Well, if this card is a plains, our hand is just beautiful. Just so
man.
beautiful.
You're gonna Inspector Gadget me?
Well, not if it's on a plains.
Goop.
It's not. Your turn.
Ooh, that's a sweet draw too. Your turn.
All right.
Wow, you're just so unlucky.
I am so unlucky.
Let me tell you.
One of these days, maybe I'll be lucky. Wow, look at these options.
I do have a lot of
options. I'm really
options.
hoping that you didn't need a creature.
I think I'm going to take this Ishkanah.
Yeah, that's a hard one to beat.
3 types in my graveyard. Oh, my goodness. Look at me. I'm just a mess. Give me that
Do you know what a Mr. Meeseeks is?
A Mr. what?
A Mr. Meeseeks?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Just curious.
What is that?
Oh, they know.
Mr. Meeseeks?
Yeah, they know. You don't need to know.
Are you sure you're saying things that are words?
I mean, in one of these dimensions, it's a word.
Okay.
All right, attack, loot.
Yep.
All right, well, I feel like we have a clear and concise game plan.
Attack me until I die?
Well, yeah. But I feel like we don't want it to get derailed at being risky, so I'm just going to get rid of a Thraben Inspector.
Okay.
Your turn.
All right, so I don't think there's any reason to get away from casting this turn, but what we want to do with it is a interesting question. If Brad just kills it, then we lose, or excuse me, then we get Delirium anyways. But I kind of want to get value off of it, and if he just sends his copter at it, that's not too bad for us. Like, our hand's pretty powerful. I do think the activation is important.
Kiara figured it out.
Yes, Brad, you did.
Figured it out.
All right. Well, I could just cast it and then talk through all the decisions because I'm casting it anyways.
I like the very obvious decisions that I get to make.
I'm going to generate energy.
So you missed your first trigger.
Huh?
You missed your initial trigger for energy.
Did I?
Yep.
Okay, I'm sorry. You didn't think putting this on the battlefield
that
was a clear
stayed
enough
on the
indication?
battlefield.
Oh, okay. Even though I played this on... No, I didn't play it on turn 1. All right. I'm done having this argument. This is stupid.
It's still on the stack. I'll let it resolve.
Thank you. You're too kind.
Yep.
I think I'm supposed to minus. If I like plus...
Forgot it's minus.
If I like plus and Brad blossoming defenses, then that sucks. And I don't really need this Kiora to stick around. Yeah, I just want some value, I think.
All right.
Ooh, cool. Ooh, K return. Ooh, land. This is so exciting.
Well, you don't have options. It's just...
you can May.
Oh, okay. So we hit instant, so now we have 4 types.
I actually want to put the land in the graveyard.
To get 5 types.
think I'm doing fine on mana. That might just make more sense. Yeah.
All right. All right, so here we're going to play a tracker, crew up, attack Kiora, attack you.
16.
I'm going to loot and discard planes, play planes, get a vest or get a clue and say go. Not as good as last draw.
Well, fewer better. Get some spiders. Your turn.
All right. All right, so you have...
I have 6 types.
6?
Yep.
So we will not be getting Emerald next turn.
Unless you middle me and I hit a sorcery.
Okay. Can I do that?
So just avoid that.
I can't do that. So we have one more turn. We might get... Well, if we get K returned, it's not the worst.
But is it the best? Man, I'm just fumbling my cards today. Just
All right. So
excited.
my options are to either make a Gear Hulk a 6/6, but then we can't attack and start getting through these spiders, or we could put like 2 counters here, 2 here, and just rumble and just try to get through Ishkana. That doesn't seem that bad because this is going to be the card that allows an emerge, but then we get our board swept.
I was just emerge off a spider if I wanted to.
But not next turn. Oh, with the 3/4.
Why wouldn't I be able to?
Oh, with the 3/4. I was thinking other defense.
Okay, defense. Sure.
I'm used to people only playing the good ones.
Okay.
All right, so this is going to come into play. I'm just seeing if I'm going to put counters on this or not, which I think it will for sure, because if I want to make this a 6/6, this is probably the best target for a 5/5.
So you're going to go ahead and crew this
So
up.
I'm going to crew this up, and then I'm going to put 2 counters on Hulk, because I just assume a big Hulk is going to be good later in the game.
Yeah, probably. Big trampoline.
And Smuggler's Copter, but I can attack with this, but then that's going to get eaten. But I have to get through it. All right. Yep, I'm just going to do that. Loot.
My hand is so powerful that I think I just want to give myself as many options moving forward, so I'm just going to chump it.
Okay, your turn. Oh. I missed
up?
a clue, too.
Oh, yeah. Okay, you played a 3 Inspector.
Yep. No, I just played it with 3 lands, played my 4th land, then my 5th land.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just not paying attention. You looted away the Inspector, that's what it was.
Yep.
All right, for my turn, I think I can go ahead and play this. Don't think there's any reason to play this card, so I can like do all 3 of these things potentially. So, gonna play Primal Druid and just sit tight. Your turn.
All right. All right, so Emrakul is going to be coming down, but I don't think we're going to be yelling Timber.
I didn't like that joke.
Yeah,
I'm
it was
sorry.
bad. I forced it.
You really did.
All right, we're going to animate.
Okay.
We're going to get another clue. And we're going to play another Gear Hulk. And so this one is going to want 2 counters as well to play around this K return.
Okay.
So-
Well, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you target. But
Oh, sure. Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah, you can deep feed me.
true.
I can't animate this yet. That's bad. I wasn't even thinking. You got me on Drake. Like I was just thinking about.
I don't
Griff?
like any of your references. They're just
Not
weird.
Drake. I meant Griff. I just said the wrong word that
Griff?
time.
Oh, okay. All right.
And so I was just
I thought that was like something I didn't understand, like on
No.
like getting lit or something. I don't get that.
No. Okay. So that would be bad. I guess if that's the case, we can just attack with these two. If we think that we're going to get that cast against us. But if he goes Deep Fiend into Emrakul, how do I win?
If you attack with these two, then I can just like double this into combat Deep Fiend you.
Yep. Well, that's bad.
It's not good for you.
It does not seem good. All right.
My hand was roughly as good as your hand game one.
All right. Let's go 2 here, 2 here. Because I just don't want to lose this to a K return.
Yep. All right. I'm going to trigger on Deep Fiend you and tap these 3. And,
just these 3?
Well, whatever.
Okay, and you're going to use your ability?
Yeah, I'm going to put K return on the stack and then resolve it.
Yep.
And then
this will get 2 counters.
This is interesting. I guess this is already dead and this is triggered, but this triggers on the stack too. But it's your turn, so I guess this resolves first before this trigger, correct?
Does it matter?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's how the cards work.
Yeah, mine dies, and so mine goes on the stack. So
mine would resolve first.
Put it tapped, yeah.
Yeah, okay. If this wasn't Pilgrim's Eye, it could matter.
Yeah, well, technically this is not in play, yeah.
Right, because
yeah.
it's your turn, so my trigger will resolve first, yeah. Okay, then this comes back. These are dead.
Yep.
And I will get a... Could get the 3rd island. Guess that's right.
You know, I don't like my chances this game.
I like mine.
Yeah, I would too. You have an Emrakul.
That's cool, right? It's like, I'm happy, you're unhappy. It's fine.
Everything's right in this world.
It's totally fine.
Cut your cheating deck.
All right. So I need to decide whether I want to fire off this grapple or not. I don't believe I do. I would just be getting like Ishkana, and I think we can do better than that. So draw. And I still have 5 types or 6 types, right? So it costs 7.
Yeah, no sorcery yet.
So, if I'm just assuming that Emrakul is eating Gearhulk, which is reasonable. There's also a world where I would want to animate the Copter, discard Brad's best card, and then eat that. So I'm trying to basically figure out whether I want to attack with Deep Fiend or not this turn. And I think given the quality of our hand and our position, it's just better to play it safe.
Probably.
So then the only question is whether I want to send Pilgrim's Eye or not. And the only reason I would want to send Pilgrim's Eye is if
2 people are already checked out.
I decide to... Whatever, fine. I'm just going to play.
Just jam. You got...
Fine. You're a jerk. Trigger.
All right, I'll go to 19, and you can keep it back. How about I give you both worlds? I'm at 19.
Go.
All right.
Hate you. This is opponent, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay.
And opponent.
Yep. All right. Draw your card. Oh, man. It is creatures you control. That's dumb. So stupid. All right. So I do really want to play that Warden, because that card's annoying.
Or you can loot it.
Or I could loot it, but I kind of want to loot away one of your other cards too.
How about you pop clues to figure it out?
No. Okay. We're not doing that. I'm going to play your Warden. I'll target my Pilgrim's Eye.
All right.
And then... Yeah, whatever. I don't think it matters. All right. Animate this. Attack. Loot. Discard your... It's weird. Gearhulk seems like the best discard, but you can't double spell if I get rid of, like, your Gideon, for example. But I don't think Gideon's very threatening. Guess this goes to 12. That's getting close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get rid of your Gear Hulk.
All right.
This.
Yep. Wasn't that damaging?
Well, I still have a 13/13 on
Well,
the
I know,
battlefield.
but like usually you're just dead.
Yeah, go.
All right. Right on time.
Yeah?
No.
Okay.
I guess.
Checks out.
And I'll make an ally. And your turn.
Yep. That was very good.
More good stuff?
Yeah. So I can go ahead and emerge this away and then just have that in the bank for next turn. I think that probably just wins the game. So
Oh, you just have another defin?
I drew a Griff.
Okay, you win.
All right, attack you.
You win.
All right, yeah.
All right, so for this matchup, I'm going to be taking out 2 Tireless Trackers since it's just not a good card against a deck that's trying to go way over the top of it.
Sure.
And 2 defenses. Now, this card has been very good in a lot of matchups, but even though it still can do a lot of really cool things against majors, it's not something I want to flood on. So having one for the turn where you try to deep fiend me out and I can like protect a creature and end up winning with that said creature, it does actually happen. So I want to have access to it. Also, sometimes protect a creature from K return that I would like to live. I'll be bringing in 2 Nisses and 2 Deckstones. This card's just going to try to get Itsy Bitsy Spiders.
Yep.
And that's about it.
It also hits Emrakul. That can come up.
Yep.
Over on my side, not boarding much, but mostly that's a nod to being on the draw. On the play, I'm definitely going to consider bringing in some negates because it can hit Smuggler's Copter. But on the draw, I basically just want to take out some of my more like clunky value stuff and just focus on stalling the game as much as possible with Ishkanah and Elder Deep Fiend. So pretty straightforward stuff.
All right, so we're here for game 3, and after sideboarding, this looks exactly like a normal hand. We're really hoping you have Primal Druid or Servant, though. Yes.
Well, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I took a mulligan to 6. My hand is perfectly fine. You know, we can do some stuff here, but probably not going to be able to compete with some of Brad's best draws. But we'll see what happens. I get to scry, sir.
All right,
You need to relax. That's perfect. Great.
All right.
Go.
I like how you didn't give me a chance to play a creature if I had one. Like, I get to scry, but you don't get to play a spell.
Fair's fair.
Your turn.
Go.
Oh, perfect. Perfect timing, buddy.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're going to have a Fairgrounds Warden when there was no creatures in play, and that just doesn't make any sense. All right, I'm going to attack you.
I am getting hit.
You stopped me and accused me of playing too fast on a scry.
I can sacrifice this whenever I priority, thank you.
It's still in play. All right, thank you.
Would you like to resolve your loot or am I taking damage?
I want to do things. Majors. Go.
How lucky.
I know.
All right, sacrifice this. Yep, taking this Primal Druid. Trigger.
You got an energy.
Get a... Guess it's still an island. Yeah, island. Go.
All right. That was a pretty good draw. All right, well, I think that we really do want to stop Majors from being able to deep fiend us next turn and keep the pressure because that card is going to halt us, especially if we can get this online next turn. That might just be too much, so I'm going to play a Fairgrounds Warden, exile that, use it to jump in a Smuggler's Copter and attack you for 6, but I'll trigger my Copter to draw. Perfect draw step. We're going to discard a Gideon. All right.
Well, when you're getting completely annihilated
You're
and
at
your
11.
opponent's discarding Gideons,
Go.
that's usually bad. Oh, man. All right, don't really think we can do much more than just double spell here, so...
Double spell's not bad.
Go.
All right. Was discarding Gideon a mistake? Maybe. All right, we're going to play Anissa. Tick up to 6, targeting a Plains. Now this is going to become a 5/5 for the turn. we'll put Inspector into the copter,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to attack you with everything. Because, yeah, you can't get at that. Trigger. My card's so good, I knew I wasn't going to keep. I was going to keep it 100% of the time.
I mean, I think we just have to block, so I'll take my free block and then block this. And this has vigilance.
Not.
I'll take 5.
All right. So you are at 6.
I'm at 6.
Your turn.
Bit of a precarious spot for old Michael here.
Will he get out of it?
Oh, man.
This deck is disgusting on the play.
Yep, it is. So this is still a 5/5, right?
Until it untaps.
Okay.
By the rules of the game.
Yes. I think my only out might be to grapple now, and there I can either hit Ishkana or a K return. I mean, I can still do this on the following turn no matter what, but this potentially gives me some higher ceiling plays. I'm at 6, right?
Oh, yeah, you could just... yeah, that would be good.
Yeah, because I can't do both things, so yeah, I'm just going to grapple now.
Sure.
Try to hit. I'll take Deep Fiend. Now I got a whole bunch of types. About 5 of them to be exact. Go.
Wonder what he's going to do.
Could be anything.
All right, so I have you at 6.
Yep. Gonna start the value train. Bust that Nissa up.
Oh, no. No, 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 no. I'm going to pop a clue.
Little offense, little defense. I like it. Slow it down a little bit.
Well, I can't leave the value off the table if I'm going to
I know. I know the feeling.
I can't leave the value off the table. All right, so...
Wow, and you get to untap one of those lands.
That's what I mean. I had to use it.
That's
yeah.
just beautiful.
All right, play a forest.
Yep. This is on 7 now.
Yes. And I guess I can begin combat.
Okay. Oh, so this is a 7/7 now.
It is a 7/7.
That's pretty cool. All right, I guess I have no choice. Spend an energy, merge this, target. You have 2 cards.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely tapping this. Don't think I can beat a Blossoming Defense either way. Definitely want to tap the Copter. Yeah, so I'm literally just dead to Blossoming Defense. So
Are you?
We can go. Yeah.
Why?
Well, you can just target this and then summon everything.
Well, if I target this and you tap down, you'll just leave me with one of these that can eat, and you go to 1.
So I guess if I...
You have to target these and one other creature, and you live through Blossoming Defense.
Yeah, sure. But you can also just, like, defense this, and
Oh,
I have
then
to,
you
like,
have to jump, yeah.
And then, yeah. I don't think I can win from that spot either way. Yeah, so these 2 for sure, and then it might just be lands. The 2 white sources, maybe. Yeah, I think that's my best route. Yeah, these 2, and then your 2 planes. Or
Okay.
Canopy Vista planes.
All right. Crude.
Yeah. All right. All right, back here for game 4. Because I'm on the play, I made some small adjustments in sideboarding. I'm going to try out some negates. Not sure how they're going to perform, but they do counter Copter on the play, which I think is pretty important. As for my hand, it's pretty good. I'm going to keep it.
All right. I'm going to keep this too, even though it's not that great. I just can't pass up the turn 1 Inspector value.
All right, I'm going to traverse for a mountain.
All right. I'm going to reveal this plains and play an Inspector. Your turn.
Primal Druid.
Oh no. Inspectors.
He's been halted.
Go. I mean, he's got to investigate, right? He's got
to see what's going on.
Yeah.
All right, I'll gain an energy and pass.
All right, I'm gonna kill Max McVitie. Draw a card.
Oh, it's sacrifice.
Oh, kill, sacrifice. All right, we're gonna inspect this guy. We're gonna take him out of the festival.
Sure.
I'm gonna call his mom.
I just don't understand literally any of your jokes today.
Fairgrounds warden.
It makes no sense.
He
to
works
me.
at the what's it called? The center fair, city fair.
Oop.
What's that card called? The one that gains life when you have Metalcraft. The land. The festival.
Inventors Fair.
Yeah, he works at the Inventors Fair. He's a fairground warden.
Ah.
Yeah. Here you go.
Sure, man. So I think what we want to do here is if we take Primal Druid, we're not gonna have Delirium. So I think I want to take the land and then do this into this next turn and set up Ishkanah. So I'm gonna do that.
Ishkanah.
It's a pretty good draw too. All right, I'm gonna play Kiora, untap a land, cast Reverse with Delirium.
All right.
Go.
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. 2 at Kiora. And I guess we'll play Gideon, make an ally.
Yep. You could put Kiora to 1.
I could have put Kiora to 1, yes. Should I have? Would you have liked that?
I don't think I would have been upset. Does Kiora at 4 change anything if Brad has Deck and Stone? I don't believe so. So I think I'd rather just go ahead and minus. Deep Fiend, hello. Oh, okay. Deep Fiend floated.
All right.
And I'll go ahead and get some spiders. Your turn.
Sure. All right, so we're going to let... Oh, man. And then if I give him that, then he can still deep feed me. This is not good.
Yay, that means this is good.
This is not good indeed. So I can force some... No, that doesn't seem good either. Attacking doesn't seem good.
Yes. That's great news.
Well, I have so many options, but I don't know how to do anything because I'm bad at magic. And attacking through Ishkanah is really difficult.
Last time I got in a spot, you just yelled at me and said to do the thing.
No, you had Emrakul.
But I am going to take the higher road
There
here.
were this many creatures at an Emrakul.
Brad, just take your time.
All right, thank you. Like, I could just jam this, but that doesn't seem like it's going to do what I want it to. Maybe jamming this is just correct. Put all the counters here.
Ooh, quite the ally you're going to make.
Yeah, I could just like make a big old ally and attack. Guess I can pump this up to a 5/6, but I think a 5/6 and 6/6 are identical if he just blocks with a bunch of things on it. So I guess I can put 3 counters here and make this a 5/5. That does sound pretty good. So I'm going to get an useless energy. Just so
Not useless.
It's useless over here.
What if you get, you need to play triple white in one turn?
All right, so I'm going to play a Gear Hulk.
Respect the energy.
I'm going to play a Gear Hulk, and I think I have to put 1 counter here, 3 here.
Okay.
Tick up Gideon and attack Kiora with maybe just attack you. Kiora doesn't seem like it's going to do a whole lot. Yeah, I'm going to start attacking you. I think attacking you seems important. All right, yeah. Sure. All right, we'll take that out. And your turn.
Let's see. Alright, play Ishkana, untap a island.
That's bad.
Go.
Alright. And you can defeat me.
Yep.
Great.
I know. It's awesome. I'm glad that we have the same opinion.
Just perfect.
God, whoever's on the play is just so dramatic.
All right. Well, I'm going to play a Gear Hulk.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I want to put 2 counters on this one. And I guess just 2 more over here.
Okay.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can do stuff to that. I don't know if I want to attack. I guess trading isn't bad. All right, well, how about we move to combat?
Did you distribute all your counters?
Yeah, 2 here, 2 here.
Oh, okay.
Because 3 of them died last turn.
Okay, sure.
Setting up your second Ishkana.
Sorry, I thought you missed a counter.
No.
All right, so you haven't used Gideon. You're going to combat.
I'm not.
Okay. I'm gonna.
Or actually, no. I'm going to use my mana.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I can get another blocker in play.
Okay. I don't think I care if you attack. So if you attack with this. Yeah, that's fine. You can attack.
It's just going to grapple an Ishkana again. All right. I don't.
Who?
I guess this one should go at the Kiora.
Huh. So I just block with my squad. Then what happens? So I guess you can get 3 spiders or Ishkanana spider. Yeah. Block with. Do I just want to block with everything? I guess that eliminates my ability to deep fiend, kind of.
I guess I don't have to play around K return. Maybe I should just put one more counter on it. But whatever. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I could have made it a.
Yeah, I'll just.
I guess I could have made it 9. But whatever. Yeah,
Oh, you had a mana up still. Or no,
I
you
didn't.
cast
I
Frame
didn't.
Inspector. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I should have just made it 9.
Okay.
But I didn't. Alright, yep. Take out Ishkanana Spider. Definitely didn't play that turn that well. Your turn.
Okay. So if I pop Kiora, there's a chance I can just Emrakul this turn. So I guess I'm just gonna go for it. Ooh, K return.
And not artifact. Not artifact.
Yeah, it's. Oh no, the instant is good enough. Or no, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah. Okay. All right, taking Sanctum. And I do just have 5 types, right?
Yeah, you only have 5 types.
Yep, 5 types. right, I guess I'll just play Sanctum and pass.
Draw.
Sure. It's like maybe Westvale Abbey's a consideration, but I think that's just fine.
All right. Night.
So if I respond to that, then he's forced to sack the Gearhulk. Do I care? I don't know. I guess if I'm going to do this regardless, then at least force him to make a decision. So, yeah, I'm going to put Sanctum last,
What?
and then K-Return on top of that, and then
What are
Deep
you
Fiend targeting Westvale, Gearhulk. Let me see what else you got. And did I sack a Sparta already? I don't think I did. Westvale, Gearhulk. And then Gideon and oh no, you already made a knight. Okay.
No, it's
Knight's
it's
on the
floating.
stack. Knight's
yeah.
on the stack.
It's
Yeah,
floating.
yeah. I guess just whatever. Knight and a green-white duel.
Sure. Well, I think I just have to do this.
Okay.
And so we'll do that. This is going to come back into play with K-Return on the stack.
Sure.
Would you like to use your K-Return?
No, I don't believe I will.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Well, why is it tapped?
That's how it works. It's the same object.
Oh, really?
Yep.
No, but it leaves play.
No, it doesn't. Just transforms.
Oh, it does, yeah. All right. Interesting.
All
Go.
right. In that case, I think I might sack my Sanctum.
Interesting.
Maybe I don't. No, I guess there's no upside for me sacking Sanctum. All right. So, yep, my turn.
Yep.
So I can get rid of my board to
Kill Gideon.
kill Gideon, but I don't think that really accomplishes much. So I guess I'll just attack with... It's actually kind of complicated. Do I even care about Gideon? I suppose I probably do. If I just like chip shot it, does that do anything though? I guess if I deal a point to it, then he can emblem, so maybe I'm supposed to do this. Yeah, I'll attack Gideon with these two. Sure. I'll play an Emrakul, sacrifice my Sanctum.
Yeah. What are you getting?
I think just another Deep Fiend.
Alrighty.
It's like the weird scenario where I wish I had gotten put a Lashly Lurker in my deck.
All right, my turn.
Yep. All right. I think I want to crack this clue and just try to hit Deck and Stone.
No. We'll use the energy.
Yeah, spend your energy. See, it's coming in handy.
More energy.
Yeah. Play your Gideon, legend roll that one.
You don't want to deal with the fair ward?
I don't think so.
Okay. All right. So legend roll.
Maybe I do. I guess if you hit this... No, that's fine. That's
All
fine.
right. Legend roll. Are you emblemating?
Yep, then emblem.
Okay.
All right.
And my turn.
Yes.
And you have how many cards? 3?
3.
All right. Draw.
Mm-hmm.
I think I want to pop a clue for more information instead of just dumping my hand of useless cards. All right, so we'll just play and draw.
Sure. And you had Warden and what was your last card? Servant?
Yep. All right, and I will
Sure.
take that and I guess start attacking with my 10 power. 30!
Yep.
Your turn.
This
30 to 19.
might take a while. This is my third energy, actually. All right, tech.
25.
Go.
Untap, draw.
Yep.
So, how do I want to approach this? Guess that's stronger. All right, combat.
I guess that's also a question I have to ask myself. It's fine. Let's see, what resources am I trying to build up to?
Oh wait, no, because you could just sack that creature if you wanted to.
Yeah.
This sucks. All right, no. I guess I'll make you do it. I like to make you do it, or gain life.
I'll just let damage resolve.
Sure. I go to 35.
Yep.
God, I just want to concede at this point. Play a Sylvan Advocate, your turn.
Sure.
Oh no. Just the go.
Go.
Alright. That's interesting. Combat.
Yep.
If I get too high, I don't think you win, right?
I mean, I have Emrakul.
Guess you're just waiting for me to be foolish and hold a deck and stone in my hand.
I'm not sure. I'm trying to figure it out too.
You know that other turn where you gave me all that time? I guess I'll repay it.
The game has gotten weird.
Yes. It's been a long time since we did an Ormondal.
Yeah.
It's actually the first time I ever really attacked with a real one. In Moto, I've done it.
I'm not sure if I just like have to wait until I draw a grapple. I can just like wait one more turn. But life total is definitely a consideration. Alright, I'll block and then K return. Tapping just as many white sources as I can.
Okay, all of them. All right, so these die.
Yep.
You get your Emrakul back.
Yep.
And I will play a Servant and get 2 energy. And your turn.
If I had another Deep Fiend, then I'd be good, but I guess that's a Deep Fiend.
Really?
Drew a grapple.
Oh.
Took.
Yep. 20. No.
Yeah, can't count. You tricked
22,
me. 22,
22,
22,
yeah.
22. Alright, so Emrakul still costs 8, 8, 1 mana off doing everything?
Jeez.
Go.
Combat.
Yep. 9. 32.
All right. Gideon and make a creature. Your turn.
Okay, in a turn I'll grapple. Back Deep Fiend. Attack.
19.
19. Alright, traverse for Emrakul, play it. Three, four, five, six, 7.
That's bad. All right. Untap.
Yep. What you got?
Got a Gideon.
Okay.
Fortify Village. Let's just start there.
Yeah. Definitely doing that. And then I guess I can just basically just get you to a draw step and hope this is good enough. So I'll eat these 3 creatures.
Yep.
And then I will
Untap.
emblem that.
Emblem this. Yep. Untap upkeep.
I guess there's no reason not to just do it now, since
Not
I'll be
really.
forced to act. Yeah, just get you to a draw step, so if you get me, you get me. Yep, alright. Tap Ormondal, and then...
All my duels.
Yep. I guess I can't. I guess if you draw a creature, I can't kill you.
No.
Yeah, maybe I messed up. I mean, I don't think I have any other choice at this point, but... Yeah, just your duels. Did the math wrong.
Ooh. All right. Well, we'll do that.
Yep.
And your turn.
Alright, got a clue.
Yep. You get a max Vividi. Oh wait, this is I have 2 emblems.
I will sack a vessel for Pilgrim's Eye.
I have blocks.
Play Pilgrim's Eye. Crack McClue. So if I draw K return, maybe I can win. Okay. Go.
Yep. I'm at 9. That's useless. Attack you.
Yep. You're 20.
Yes. 20 to 9. Go.
I think I'm dead. I don't know what I can draw. Yeah, I'm dead.
Wow. What a game. Ooh, copter and a copter.
All right, back here for game 5. Hand is gonna need a little help, but whatever. Good
Mine
enough
is
for
going to
6.
need exactly the help you all know, except Majors doesn't.
This is acceptable. I will keep it.
Alright. Am I on the play?
Oh, you kept a 7. Okay. For some reason, I thought you scried.
Oh, no. Your turn.
2 energy.
No, I don't need them all again. Not when you have turn 2 Servant of the Conduit.
I haven't done that yet. It's pretty exciting. get a... I'm not sure. What am I getting? Guess island.
All right. Do you want to attack?
I don't know.
Do you want to trade servants?
I don't think I should.
Yeah, I don't think it's correct. I'm gonna waste an energy and play a Gideon.
Wow. So you're saying you wouldn't have blocked? That's what you're telling
I wouldn't
me.
have blocked.
Wow. You just conned me. That's what you just did right there. You conned me real good. All right, smush your Gideon.
But now you can't emblem it when you Emrakul.
Really on top of things, Brad. Now, do I want to sack the Sanctum of Ugin and get like an Elder Deep Fiend or something? I don't think so. I'm just gonna draw a card.
Okay.
I want the mana for now. Go.
Okay. Guess we'll play this, get the Griff.
Joke's on you.
Oh, bird on me.
Tap your things.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. But I still get to make a knight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tap your force. Do I want to sack my Sanctum now? Probably. I think we're just going to play this like weird small ball game.
I don't think that's going to work against a defensive Gideon.
Maybe
you
not.
may have to.
No, I'm
but-
not going to.
Okay.
Right.
Your turn. Man, that was a surprise.
All right. Tag Gideon. This is just going to be a weird one. Huh.
I feel like it's going to be a weird one where you fall really far behind soon.
Maybe. Go.
All right. I feel like there's another joke on me.
Maybe.
Clue.
Yep. Probably should have brought in Lashby Lurker for game 5.
Combat.
Could've just like easily won the last game if I'd done that. Yeah.
Just that.
And you haven't activated Gideon.
I have
right?
not activated Gideon.
Sure. Yep, no blocks.
All right, 2/2.
Yep.
Well, you're going to go down, Gideon. You might be yelling timber. Go.
Come on, man. Stop it. That nonsense. Ugh. Ugh. All right. So I can only get 2 of Brad's things if I attack. All right. Do I want to do that?
I could just quad block that thing.
That's what I'm saying. I can
Yeah.
only get 2 things. These games are so hard.
I know. Because it's all like new and different compared to last time where, you know, we weren't emerging our creatures and delirium and casting ember.
It never got easy. That's
Yeah.
that's the truth of the matter. All right, I'll draw a card and then see if I want to do this.
Okay.
Okay, I'll sack this.
EDF.
Probably. Good.
I will pop a clue.
Yep.
Maybe I should have done that on my turn.
Yeah, I should have just brought in Lashley Larker in this matchup, so I just punted. Which I brought it again against Green-White last season, so why wouldn't I this season? I'm just stupid.
All right, well, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do, but I don't want to keep popping allies out. So maybe I'm supposed to go up and then down with this Gideon. All right. Check up.
Yep.
Or maybe I just make Ormadal and then win the game very easily.
That's entirely possible.
All right, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just make a knight.
Okay.
And he might not want to merge this turn. He might want to merge next turn. But how about we go for it? How about we sack these 5 creatures and make Ormadal?
Sure.
All right, declare attackers.
Sure. Block.
Oh yeah, I guess you can just do that. I'm just gonna say go because it's.
I don't think that's good though. That just gives me the decision.
Oh sure. Yeah, all right, attack.
I'll just block and.
Yep.
I do get the deep vein.
You do. You do get the
It
deep
doesn't just die. Energy.
Yep.
Yeah, 4 cards. All right, 1 and 1.
Yep. 15.
Go.
Come bet. Check for 9.
I'm at 9. You're at 24.
Yep. Gideon.
Thank God. Woo, Delirium Online. All right. That's fine.
Oh, that was for Delirium.
Yes.
Oh, gross.
All right, second clue.
I should have thought more about that. Whatever, go.
You're like, man, I'm so smart. I got him. Trigger, go.
I'm so stupid.
Jump. You're
All
at
right.
33.
Yeah. Go.
Guess we can start by sacking the vessel.
Man, I'm stupid.
That's super funny. I love it. All right, 5 types, right? Yep. Guess we can go ahead and sack the clue too.
Sure.
These are not good. Yeah, basically this game's just, the match really is coming down to the fact that I sideboarded very poorly.
All right, well, I'm going to try Gideon.
Yep.
All right, that's going to resolve. So now I have a decision. Do I just want to emblem it?
I think that's totally reasonable. I don't know, maybe you're interested in just making knights or whatever.
Yeah, probably. At least one. Combat.
Yep.
Oh, wait, I'm not going to make the knight. I'm not going to make the knight until
Oh, sure.
after
Yeah,
combat.
that makes sense. All right, block with a spider.
Sure, 42.
Yep.
Yep, make a knight. Go.
Go.
Attack.
Block. K return.
Yep.
Yep.
Go. Or
What's up?
here, I'm just going to emblem and then play this.
Sure. I'll grapple on a turn.
Yep.
Guess I'll get Griff.
Why Griff?
Draw card.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Interesting. Doesn't seem like a bad choice. You have 2K returns.
I do.
It's kind of annoying.
I guess.
Alright, whatever. Let's just play dummy magic. Gear Hulk.
That's probably right.
Yeah. Alright, attack with these two.
Jump.
Or actually, I mean, I might... Guess you could just eat my whole board if you... Yeah, but that doesn't really matter. I don't really care if my creatures die. Maybe I do. Whatever. Attack with everything. Loot.
Yep. Well, I have both Griff and Ishkana in my graveyard, so I guess we can just go ahead and grapple now before I
Sure.
make a decision.
That's an Emrakul.
That is an Emrakul.
Oh yeah, and I have a...
You have a
emblem.
Gideon emblem, right?
Yeah, I just haven't put it on the board.
Yep.
We've been playing it, but we're not representing it.
Alright, well, I'm definitely getting Emrakul. Now, I just have to figure out... No, I guess there's really no decision here, is there? Just block here, and then... I guess I could take 2 less damage if I'm going to Emrakul. Yeah, whatever. All right, block here. Take 4.
Just eat, sure. So you got back Emrakul?
Yes.
You're gonna have to use both K returns anyway.
Yep.
Alright, oh, I can't believe that happened. Oh,
56.
I punted so bad.
Probably won't matter.
Oh, it's gonna matter.
Yeah?
Like this discard. I feel like I'm gonna throw up now.
Did you just keep Deck and Stone in your hand?
No, I drew it and then and didn't discard it. Because I just discarded this before looking at the card. I was like, oh yeah, I have a land. I can just do that. Oh God, go.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh God. Can I concede?
No, the audience pays for this content, Bradley.
All right. Well, I gained what? 14.
Yep, you're at 56.
And you're at 4.
5.
Oh, moment.
Alright, use both K returns.
Yep.
Well, you only punted as badly as I did in sideboarding, so it's okay. Alright.
Do your dirty.
Yep. Animate this deck. I guess we'll discard one of the wardens.
Yeah, this is dead.
This just says
Nope, that works. Target that. Give it hexproof.
Are you sure that's how it works?
Yeah. Gets hexproof. Does it say you control?
No, it doesn't.
No, target creature you control gets.
Does it say that?
Yep, it says target creature you control.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I didn't think it would.
So I'll eat this.
Yep. Yep.
Dex him.
Yep.
Well, I'm an idiot. My turn. Sweet. Worst.
Don't forget your clue.
Oh yeah, I have a clue. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you, Majors.
Yep.
You're at 5?
Yep.
Well, I'm going to keep that in play because I guess pudding.
Sure.
Yeah. So it's a 5/5 right now, so I at least
You're
want
56.
one here.
We got some work to do.
Yeah. And I'll put 3 counters over here, and both my creatures are lethal. Your turn.
Doug.
Sure.
You're just gonna go.
43. All right, pop a clue.
Yep.
So if I attack with both creatures, he has to have something sweet in his hand for something to be relevant. So I guess we'll do that.
No, that's not good.
This is 6, just remember.
Oh, right. You have the.
Yeah.
Ew, crap.
That's why this is lethal, and you have to, and you
yes.
can't eat a creature.
Yes, it all makes sense now. All right. Triple here, single here.
Okay. 1, 2, 3 it. You know what? Whatever. Boom. Go.
Oh, that worked out nicely. I'll pay an energy.
Oh, I'm gonna play land.
Are you having a good Thursday, Brad?
I am. Oh man, I played so badly this video. It's so bad.
Ooh, Emrakul.
No.
Oh, man.
All right, I'll take 16.
You're at 43 right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to make that play, but let me think about it just a tad more. Nah, I'm done thinking. All right, hit you.
Yeah. Whatever.
You're at 43 minus 16. That's rough. 27. That's what
right.
that's what that number is. All right.
Emrakul. Do you want a K return?
Nope.
All right.
Oh, man. Yeah. That's how that's going to work. What's the last card in your hand? Okay.
Pop a clue.
Okay.
That's
You
interesting.
could still win this game.
Oh, I think I'm gonna win it this turn. Not this turn, but you have no cards, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Jeez.
Yeah. If I get Gear Hulk, you have to top deck because you have to attack that. All right.
Alrighty.
I could get Fiend, and what am I at? 29.
27.
7. So not 2 attacks. So if I get Gear Hulk, if he bricks, he dies. Go.
You can draw Deep Fiend.
No, but I said if you brick, you die.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, but I can't lethal you in any other way except this play.
Go.
Not attacking the Nissa?
Do I have to?
Yeah. Oh, no, you don't have to. Yeah, you do, because I can just get this.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so they're both 2... Oh, wait, no, I don't get to kill you.
Right.
Shoot.
Neither of us thought this through very well.
All right, well, we'll put...
You can force a chump there, right?
Yes, 3 and 2 in attack.
Yes.
No, that doesn't work. 3 and 1 in attack.
Yes, and then I have to chump.
So it's better this way, because this then survives K return. Do you have any K returns left?
I think I just the one.
You do have one?
Yeah, just one.
Okay, yeah, sure, whatever. Tick.
Yep. I'll drain
go
you.
to 2.
I'll pay an energy and deal you 1.
26? That's perfect math.
It's a key number.
It's
It's a key number.
Go.
And 2. Oh, go.
All right. Well, you're at 2 lives.
Yep.
Oh.
Oh, man.
All right. Well, those were some crazy and wild games at the end. 2
Yeah.
Ormondals. 1 lived, 1 didn't.
A little bit of the old, a little bit of the new.
Yeah. And a little bit of the punts, a little bit of the can't beat the punts.
Yeah, I screwed up. I think I could have very easily won game 4 and probably game 5. Just
you
had a
just had the lurker?
ladder lurker in my deck. So
No,
that was,
actually,
that was
you would
just
have
a
played
mistake.
to it and gotten blown out by Blossoms in game 5. You have to let me. You played perfectly by
Oh,
drawing
sure.
me into a mistake.
Oh, okay.
On the perfect time.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, game 5, I probably would have lost the way the game developed if I had lurker, but game 4 definitely. And I mean, it should just be in my deck.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And against Planeswalkers.
Yeah,
and stuff like that.
I screwed up. Whatever.
But I would like to say that Temur looks great. I think the deck is a very solid deck.
Yeah.
But this green-white deck is just powerful.
Yeah, I think Servant of the Conduit just
Yeah.
it looks really innocuous because it's just like a mana creature, but turn 3 getting on the play is just screwed
Turn
up.
4 Verdurous Gearhulk.
Yes. Yeah.
I like how I got Verdurous right, not Gearhulk. This video has just been something. It's unique.
It is. It's that.
It is unique. It is.
I was a little surprised. Smuggler's Copter was totally fine in that set of games, but it hasn't been. It wasn't as good in those 5 games as it's been in our testing. I feel. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, but I wasn't. There weren't many. Turn 2 Copters were always good. Like later on game, Copters aren't particularly that great, and also it's the matchup because you're trying to set up big things, so Copter's not setting me up in the early turns to get to the big things, and now it's like getting shut down by Ishkanaz.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And Ishkanaz great, and like sometimes Verdurous Gearhulk can get me there through it, but if you're like building your board bigger and bigger and you get out of control, the green-white deck doesn't have any way to come over the top of that. All the cards are like very good at being, great on the curve that you cast them.
Right.
And so that's the thing about green-white. On the play, when you cast all these things, the opponents are going to have a tough time dealing with them. On the draw, you're hoping to like find something to break parity, break serve. Your opponent stumbles, or they just like have a bad turn. Also, the blossoming defiances. Defense. I'm going to say defiance forever now.
You're like, well, that one's stuck in my brain.
Yep, that one's there. It's lodged itself. Against decks with creature removal, it's going to have a way bigger impact.
Yeah,
and that's going to get you back.
swing.
Yeah, it's going to get you back from the draw. Whereas against like a deck like Temur Merge, you're not targeting any of my stuff, so I don't get that huge tempo boost unless I'm killing you that turn with the Blossoming Defense.
There you go.
Took me 4 times.
Yep. It's really good for. We didn't ever. No, I guess we did see it in one game where you killed me through Elder Deep Fiend with it. So yep. We did get to showcase.
You could have played
that.
around it.
Could I have?
We're not getting into it. Too much has happened in this video.
I'm over it.
Yeah.
Anyways, I do want to point out that I think it might have been a little understated, but Fairground Warden was super good in that set.
Oh, yes. No, that card, I think, that was like one of the first things I identified, is that I just really like going Copter into that. And it protects your Gideon. So, like, I wanted to play deck with those 3 cards. Mm-hmm. And then, I talked to BBD, and he liked green cards. BBD. All right. We only go that far.
Okay.
Just so you know, we don't go the whole way.
Sorry,
We're gonna ruin the joke for everyone, and then no one's gonna like it anymore.
Oh man, you're right. Okay.
You can't.
Okay.
You can't just go down that path.
All right, I was
and then
wrong.
You'll call
I
Timber.
apologize to the people.
All right. Anyway, this weekend is GP Atlanta.
Good God.
Star City Games is gonna be running it, but Wizards is gonna be hosting it. They're gonna be bringing the coverage. Star City Games is just going to be bringing the best tournament.
Yep.
You can play.
They're going to run it well. There's going to be space.
They're going to run it well. They're going to run it fast. They're going to run it hard. Not that hard, but they are going to run it fast. And just like they did at GPDC, they're going to be doing the pre-registered SIL pools. And
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I didn't know that, actually.
Yeah.
I've kind of been zoning out because, A, not going to GP Atlanta makes me sad, and B, I'm sad.
Emerging. I'm just, in general, sad.
Yep. So
this is the only hour of Michael's life that he's happy, because being around me is wonderful.
Well, I'm about to be around you for like 2 weeks straight, and it's no slight against you, but that's just too much of anyone.
Well, I do want you to know that I hate the outdoors in hot areas like Hawaii. And it's gonna be really hot. So if you ever want to get away from me, you just go outside.
At the beginning of the video, I was complaining about being Hawaii. Now it sounds like you're complaining about.
I hate Hawaii.
And let the record show.
Okay,
that
I don't
Brad
hate.
Nelson
All right,
hates
all right,
Hawaii.
all right. When I say Hawaii, I hate Hawaii. It's not that I hate what Hawaii is. I'm a bigger guy. It's the fourth time I've been there, and it's hot and muggy all the time, and I just sweat all the time. And so I regret life decisions.
Well, you wouldn't
just
do well
hot
at
the whole
GP Atlanta
time.
either, because it's hot and muggy in Georgia right now.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be inside. I do
Yeah.
like the fun things you do in Hawaii that don't involve getting wet, being hot.
All right, man.
They got a PF Chang's.